us about all the SBs that you guys acquired on that Bay Area trip, starting with the Freddys.
So the Freddys. So this guy, like, so the first day had already happened, and the second day we were basically like, it's all strategy, right? And I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, bro, this guy sends me. He's like, hey, maybe go look around and see if we could buy something and bring it back to Chicago. I'm like, okay, bet, say less. So I go around and I'm like, okay, I spot a Freddy, and then I go around another two. I spot another Freddy. I spot like some gems, like nice SBs that are brand new, dead stock, whatever. And then I come back, like and tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, there's really like some really good shoes right here that we could make some money on, and I'm talking about like thousands of dollars, bro. I'm not talking about like no little money, and I don't want to spend the money though. And he's just like, okay, fair, fair, fair. I'm like, what if we do like trade bait? And he's just like, okay, cool. So I called the guy over, one of the guys that had like the Freddys, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, you mind coming to my table? Maybe you want to take a couple of the items in exchange of your one pair. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, how many? And he's like, well, how much are you willing to give me? And I'm like, well, how much do you think is fair? And he ends up taking about like 3,500, maybe $4,000 in value at the time for the shoes. But in reality, what we spent on the shoes was maybe anywhere between like 1,700 to 2,500 bucks in the shoes. He took about like 17 pairs for the one pair. The minute we do the transaction, we take the picture. I go to the second table to buy the second Freddy,
The used pair.
the used pair,
For 1,000.
and the guy is like, they're not for sale to you. And I was just like, I'm like, bro, I'm like, I just came like a couple minutes ago. You told me they were for sale. He's like, I just noticed what you did over there. He's like, I'm not selling you my pair. And honestly, the smartest choice the dude probably did.
We were like, let's go get the new one first, and
Yeah,
then let's go get the
and then
used one.
and then I was like, we were even telling him like, we'll give you cash, we'll give you shoes or trade plus cash or whatever. He's just like, no, I'm not. They're no longer for sale. And he was just like, like so on it. Like I was just like, okay, cool, bet, it's fair, say less, like whatever. So we ended up leaving the guy, but yeah, I mean the guy was smart. I'm not gonna say he wasn't. He made a smart choice. He knew what we were doing, and he kind of like basically already knew what it was.